Welcome to Raw Babes 101. We are your hosts, Miss KK and
TT.
in the house tonight.
Today.
Today.
It's a beautiful day.
Oh, I must say.
What? Are we rhyming today?
Say hey.
Way. No, that sucks.
And that's enough. Okay, we are here.
Not a songwriter.
We are here and we are tapping into some real goods.
Yeah.
My heart and soul has been kind of burning on fire, and my throat chakra is like, speak your truth, speak your truth. And I'm like,
It's time.
it's time.
You wrote that shit down.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Let's ease into this.
Okay.
I got a few things here too.
Sure.
And
I think we should ease in because I'm fucking like,
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, my adrenaline is like,
you got something to say.
I got something to say, to share.
Well, I better say my shit before you take over.
It's an equal give and take relationship.
Hey, it is, but I know when my bae needs to say something.
Okay, you do, and I appreciate your love.
Well, I have to share something really exciting. I posted on my Instagram that I got 2 new members in my family.
Whoop whoop.
I got 2 beautiful plants. Insane, like gorgeous. Whoever grew these plants did it with a lot of love because they're thriving. So
Wow.
I'm just bringing that energy back into my house. But I hadn't seen my sister for months because of the vid. And I finally got to see her, and she had my birthday gift.
Ooh.
Do you want to see it?
I do. Oh, daddy dong la long. Dong shlong.
Hey, sorry guys, you'll have to check out the YouTube channel to see that I'm a unicorn.
It is so you, girl.
This is a rose quartz tower. It's a fucking tower.
It is a dill.
Dude, you can masturbate with this shit. It is that big. That'll fit absolutely.
The point, you'd have to put some sort of protection on the point.
Truth.
Truth.
That'll tear the
That
shit
would
out of
definitely
you.
do a number on you.
Isn't that beautiful though? So I had a fucking amazing night last night by myself.
Share it, girl.
And I always say that because I'm super into my nighttime routines. And I was really called, like, I love to meditate in the bath. And I have this, like, massive bathtub. And I just set up all my crystals and my candles and just really, like, just did a lot of prayer. It was very euphoric, let's call it. And I had this motherfucker right in front of me at the base of my feet.
Perfect.
Yes. And guess what I did during that time?
What did you do during that time, TT?
I listened to your YouTube meditations.
Oh,
Girl,
how was it?
Well, I had a nice sound bath. Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure.
Opened up and cleared those chakras. And then I listened to our abundance episode that you did after the new year. Coming into the new year, 222 or 22, whatever.
It's all good.
Yeah,
it's
all good.
Just like two. We're on the twos.
But because, when you're, and we were just talking about this, the time to set yourself up for an abundance type of prayer or mantra, you want to be doing this in the 5th dimension. So in order to get to the 5th dimension and deep into your meditation, there are some beautiful things that help you get to that. So your sound bowl healing is absolutely next level.
Thank you, lover.
I've had some really good feedback on that. See, the light was shining nice and bright.
Yeah.
And the feedback was that it changes people's energy patterns and they can feel it within an instant. And that's extremely powerful. So that's a really good way to get yourself to the 5th dimension. Once you're there, you know you're there because there's nothing else going on in your brain but feeling safe and secure with thought of just pure knowledge, or it's not even coming from you. It's coming from an outside source, 100%.
Yeah.
So it was just a really magnificent, euphoric feeling after my bath. I even used my pendulum, just went over my body, just checking it. I know that I'm having some pain in my left ovary these days, and I do know that it is a cyst. I can tell.
Yeah.
And then I used the pendulum over my knee, and then my bad knee, and then my good knee. And that we did some,
Yeah, of course.
we did some work on it.
Yes.
So these are the things that, this might be a bit of a segue to like what some of the things we wanted to talk about, but getting us to a place where nothing fucking matters.
Yeah.
And when you do these things, you realize how much of yourself you can put first, and the importance of that. Because when you get to these realizations, your actions and your patterns of life, they naturally change. You're not trying to change anything. I was listening to a beautiful podcast today, and it was about just start before you're ready, because when the fuck are you ever ready?
100%.
So just lean in, do all that. I wanted to ask you, this is really cute. What are your 3D problems right now?
Mine?
Yeah.
So, interesting.
Huh?
6:43 on the clock.
Boom.
Okay. I will first start off with nothing's a problem. I'm always going to come at it.
Oh, come on.
I'm going to come at it. I'm a spiritual because I have to.
I want to hear the complaints.
There's no complaint. I'm being 100% honest. Listen, this is the 3D.
Your eyebrows not thick enough. Your hair ain't
No. So I'll tell you.
greasy enough. Your braids not tight enough. Come on.
The 3D. Okay, I can tell you all the stuff about myself. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay.
No, within you.
You want within myself, not my
Yes.
external?
No.
Oh.
Like shit, the fluff. The fluff that really doesn't matter.
Oh,
but
the stuff that doesn't matter. That
being a human, sometimes these things pop in our minds, and we can be so critical or unhappy about things that really
don't matter.
don't matter.
Okay, so
But they happen.
are we going with my body and appearance? Or are
Sure.
we going with
Things that are
something I'm working
annoying.
through?
You know what my annoying thing is?
Yeah.
I have the wrong shade of makeup on. It's just not the right shade.
Oh, you think?
Totally.
See, and I would have never even...
I'm wearing a turtleneck, and I'm telling you, it is
Turtle,
not the
turtle.
right shade.
Girl, I'm telling you though, on camera, you can't see shit. So let me think about this. Okay, I know. I'm working through something.
Sure.
So I am going for a colonoscopy next week.
Dope.
So
Well, not dope. What?
So I'm working through some bowel stuff. This is a surprise to Tiffany. She has no idea. So next week I'm choosing to do it without any sedation because I don't want to have anything.
You want to feel
I want to
it.
feel.
You
Such
want to
a
get
whore.
fucked.
No! Oh my God. I can't with this girl. Okay, so I'm going for that, and they just need to go in and check it out because I have been inconsistent where in the summer I was having constipation, and then I've gone to the other extreme.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, so it was mostly since after I had Cassius.
Okay.
I was noticing a difference because when I was pregnant, it was he was just blocking, and I'm pretty sure there's some twisties going on with the bowel.
Oh, okay.
So with all the nutrition and the vitamins and supplements and all the natural healing that I do, I can do so much for it, and I've gotten my bowels to be fine, and I'm going to the bathroom great.
Well,
it's
amazing.
just there's polyps and things that are in there, and there's just some old stuff, so we just got to make sure that they're all good and that there's no cancers or growths or things like that.
Yeah.
So it's
if there is, we'll take care of it.
Oh yeah, it'd just be shh, done.
Well, this is great because we're getting our masters soon. Bitches.
100%.
Girl, I can't wait. Thank you,
It's so
Shiona.
exciting. And then, so one thing that I will share in the 3D realm, and I know other mamas out there, it's just the dance that you have with your little ones or your teens, whichever it's not even a problem, but whatever you're facing, and it's a lot of this times it's a mirror. So I just know Cassius, he'll like trigger little things, and it's just working through my own stuff in those moments, and it's the practicing of peace and patience. And he's the number one teacher for that, so I'm so grateful. But it doesn't take away the fact that things can be challenging, and in those moments, like I'll give you an example. He wants to be Spider-Man all the time. And that's awesome. I'm like for him being Spider-Man all the time. But when, there's restrictions at school and you can't bring toys to school and whatever, he wants to bring his gloves. So I'm having these conversations with my almost 5-year-old about a debate of why he should keep them in his pocket, and that I can't see that they're in his pocket and that they aren't actually there. And he's going to bring them to school because they're not in his pocket. Just those types of fun things.
Yeah.
But in all reality, or like in all like things aside, my head is so far into like observing and working through whatever's coming my way. It's
cool.
It's like a redirection. So it's like the health stuff. It's like, oh, let's hone into my health a little bit more. Let's go a little bit deeper in healing that. So.
It comes with a lot of awareness, and that's everything that we talk about in this podcast.
Yes.
So I love that.
What about you? Is there anything coming up?
Yeah. I've been feeling really old these days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do about it?
Nothing.
Can I tell you what you can do about it?
Well, do you want me to tell you why I feel old?
Sure. And then can I give everybody the tip of what to do to reverse the aging? Yes, I can.
Because I'm going to bed so early these days.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
Because I feel so good.
Oh my!
But I feel old because I'm going old woman going to bed early. And I'm like,
oh my God, you're so
what
funny.
the hell? This is like, I'm stepping into a new realm here.
Okay, but can I just share? That's actually amazing because I'm on the opposite end.
Okay.
My sleep, I'm not able to sleep. Like I'm taking my vitamins and all the things and I'm up. I'm just like, high frequency. I'm just like, zzz, and I'm like, no, go to sleep. You need your rest.
No.
And
can I tell you something?
Yeah. Tell me. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heart. Okay.
You need a nighttime routine.
But I have a nighttime routine.
Do you? What does it look like?
Can I tell you?
Yes.
Okay. First, I take out my fiber. Just kidding. Kidding, guys.
This is mine.
Exactly. Okay, my nighttime routine consists of taking my vitamins, brushing my teeth, washing my face, putting my pajamas on, laying in my bed, and doing a meditation, and also listening or watching, like, whatever. I have all these things that I like to upgrade and educate myself with, whether it's a book, an audio book, whatever.
Okay.
And that's what I do.
And is that working for you?
No.
Oh, well then.
Do you have a plan B?
Yeah, you need to add to that shit because that's what worked before.
It's
happening like butter, man.
Yeah, so it's time to
fucking level up, yo.
Okay.
Yeah. I would strongly suggest to do a deep stretch or yoga before bed. Something that can come in to
sound bowl.
Absolutely.
I could just sit right there on the edge of my bed, do a little sound bowl.
But if you are feeling like you have energy, you can't suppress that. Because that'll probably wake you up in the middle of the night.
Well, that's what's happening. I'm waking up.
Oh, you're waking up. What?
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. That's loud.
Yeah. So I always think of it like with animals. Animals and our behaviors naturally are very similar. And when animals are feeling like they have high energy, they have to release it. They have to.
So maybe I need to release.
You need to release. Apparently that's not working anymore.
Well, apparently I'm not doing it enough.
Oh.
That's probably the
I
thing.
tell you, when I do that, when I masturbate before I go to bed, I am tired.
So maybe I need to do that.
Yeah.
I think it's the
That's
self
part of my
love. That's good. The self-love thing, I talk about this all the time. So
it's
that's probably what's probably needing to, I do self-love, but that's self-love a little more.
right?
Okay, I'll get back to you next week and let you know how my
Please
sleep is.
do, because
will.
I would love that.
Yeah.
And maybe have like a nighttime tea, maybe an infused tea, right?
Love it.
Get into that deep meditation journal.
Yeah,
You know what
the
I'd like to
journaling is
suggest? Yes.
Always in the morning for me.
Food, clean up, whatever, shower, bathe, stretch, tea, journal, meditate, good night.
I think I'll probably, because I do the journal in the morning, so maybe I'll just give it a try.
Well, I just started this with my
Okay.
team. What we're doing, because sometimes, our brain's a little bit mush at nighttime. So what we are starting to do is writing at night, what you're in the morning, sorry.
I bet at night too, it's great to do what you're grateful for the day.
In the morning, you write what you're grateful for, write 3 things that you're grateful for, and then you write 3 things that you want to accomplish in the day. And then at nighttime, you write down what your most valued moment is.
I like that. It's like the 5-minute journal.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the same thing.
And it's so powerful. Like you get into the routine of doing something like that. Now that's a conversation piece with your family.
It is. And it's also a way to have something to be thankful and grateful for, and that you're reflecting on, and you're actually going to call in more of it because you're looking for what you can be grateful for, even in a day that you may not be that grateful.
Yeah.
You got to find what's the good in it.
And you can't write the same thing every day, guys.
Like,
we got to be creative.
Like, I'm telling you, could be for just the fact that you woke up and you're breathing.
Yeah.
The fact that you have trees around you, that you're drinking water, like little things. And then you can also do the big.
I love it.
Me too.
Well, I'm going to hand it over to you, girlfriend, because I know you got some shit.
Let me just clear my throat.
Are you going to talk about why we're wearing red? Is that what's happening?
I've got a few things.
Okay. We're wearing red today.
So,
but if you're not watching our YouTube, you wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. Okay, guys. Welcome into the most amazing thing you're going to hear today that's going to change your life. I have to share first this tidbit of information from Jim Carrey. I watched a speech. It's the best motivation speech ever for 2021. And I wrote down a couple points that I want to share.
Did he do it in 2021?
Yep.
Okay.
So Jim Carrey's speech is called Eye-Opening Best Motivation Ever 2021. I suggest you watch it. It tickled my soul and it lit a spark inside of my body.
We can put it in our links below, right?
We will.
Okay.
So you guys just tap, toop. Also, while you're tapping, tooping, subscribe, like, and comment because you love us and we love you. And when you share, I share, you share, we share. Share.
It's just a lot of sharing.
Yeah.
And then that's just going to raise the frequency all around.
Of love.
Do this.
Okay.
Spread the word.
Here we go. A very important question to ask yourself, and it's something that will change your life and others around you. Ask yourself this very specific question. How can you serve the world? What do they need that your talent can provide? That is the thing that sparks you up, that lights the light in your ass. I ask people all the time, in a day, when you're doing things, hone in to the feelings of when you're doing them, write it down. You will start to find the path to clear the way of your purpose. And your purpose could just be walking through a mall, that you have this amazing frequency that you change the entire state of the mall. Do not think of a purpose as, oh my gosh, this something type of being that this guru is. Your purpose.
That's a huge part about comparing.
Yes. And do not compare.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. That's all you have to figure out. That is it. What do the universe, the people need that your talent can provide? It could be the fact that you make people laugh. You are raising someone's frequency by your laughter. That could be it. So whatever lights that up in you, lean into that, okay? The effect that you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. Period. Mic drop. I will end the podcast right now. That is it.
Please don't.
No, we're not. Just kidding.
No. Okay.
Okay? The effect that you have on others is the most valuable currency. Say that 500 times in your head. That is the most important thing. How you leave another person feeling is the most valuable thing ever. And if you're not leaving people feeling very good, including yourself, you need to find the value within yourself. You need to upgrade the value of you and work on you.
And okay, so, and this is a lot of what we talk about, the tips on how to do that, but could you add to what you would do to do that?
And I will do that.
Okay.
Shortly.
All right.
Come back to that, okay, if I don't touch on it.
All
and
right.
we both can do that. Do not let anything stand in the way of the light that shines through your form, your being. Do not. Whatever is trying to dim you is not for you. You walk away. Risk being seen in all of your glory. Whoever does not like your glory is not for you, and it is okay. There is nothing wrong with that. Some people will be irritated by you, and that is okay. It is not your job to change their opinion of you, and it is not your job to pick them up. Who the fuck do you think you are? Keep walking, girl. You keep walking.
If you guys want to check my Instagram, I did post a pretty funny reel about this.
Yes. It's perfect. See, we're always in alignment.
Did that last night, so I love that. Good job.
You will not find what you're looking for in fame or money. You will not find the feeling of being complete there. Get yourself complete. Draw all of the rest in. Completion comes from within and from you. You will find it within healing, finding peace and harmony, and helping others. I promise you that. Fear and all that fear is, which is going to come back around in a second. Fear is the working title that you are not good enough. That is it. The headline of fear is, I am not good enough. That will dictate and drive your life in the most safest place ever. You will stay there forever if you allow fear to dictate your life.
Been there, done that,
Me
girl.
too, sister. Letting go of how it is going to happen. That is everything within manifestations. Letting go of how it comes to pass. Let go of how it is going to happen. There is always doors opening. It does not matter. One door closes, 500 more open. Just remember that. The moment that you fucking say, I am calling in this peace into my life, chaos might come up, the crumbling might start happening, and the pathway to peace. Bleh.
Please hold. I'm crying. Do you have a tissue?
This is going to be a while, you guys. This is going to be
I need tissue. Oh, God.
This is our 5-minute intermission. Oh my, oh my God. So this is raising the
Okay, if you guys didn't catch what just happened. Basically, Kristen developed a speech impediment. But it was only the best kind. It was only the best kind because
Oh my God.
when you don't have a lisp and then you do have one, that's fucking funny.
Oh my God.
I feel like I did not help that.
No, it's perfect.
It was like my old man belly laugh just came out. Like that was great. It was so powerful. And then you like.
Okay, you guys, I hope you all got to enjoy that because as I just was saying that maybe your purpose is to make people laugh. Well, there we go. Purpose accomplished. I'm going to try this again.
If that wasn't a laugh, I don't know what that was.
Oh my gosh.
God.
Okay.
Woo.
Letting go of how it's going to happen. There's always, and that's the other thing. It's like, if we want to raise the frequency and make people laugh and we just let go of how it's going to happen, we just drop a piece. Oh my God, I almost did a yuck. Oh, I'm so sweaty. It's actually ridiculous.
It's my left side too. I'm like, oh shit. What's happening with the right?
Holy crap. Okay, guys. Focusing back. That was literally like 5 minutes of laughing.
My gut. This is great. A great exercise.
You have to. Shit. Okay. No, but you have to put it in it.
Fucking great. Look where you started. Now we got the giggles.
Oh my gosh, Tiffany. No, the fact that you haven't. Holy bananas.
Okay. Like you're not laughing at some point. There's no fucking way you're sitting there straight face listening to us idiots laughing at his list.
I'm so laughing because you turned it into an exercise.
Oh God.
Like, okay.
Isn't that part of our plan for our circles?
Okay. You are ready and able to do beautiful things. Hone in to who you are. Okay. Okay, this is a big one. I don't even know if I can talk anymore.
I'm going to put my drink down.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. This might have to be one episode and then another because holy smack-a-doodle. Okay. Something that I wanted to share that I'm trying.
Beef?
No. Okay. So, spirituality, what it means in the Buddhist community, what they've shared.
I don't think you should look at me because it's going to start again.
I know. It's about relieving suffering. And the thought of suffering, people think of suffering as suffering, and we talk about this often, is suffering isn't actually suffering. It's not about being bad or like, oh, you deserve to suffer or this or that. It's only for evolution purposes, to evolve. And this is going to swing right back into what I really wanted to talk about, is what's happening in the world right now and in Canada. So there's a lot of things going on, and there's divides, and then there's fear.
New age suffering.
There's so many different things that are happening, and I need to say love is the highest frequency. There is nothing else higher than love. So if you're sitting at home and you're feeling feelings inside of your body like, should I go to these rallies? Should I not? How do I feel about what's going on in the world? The fastest way to raise the frequency of yourself and of this planet, of this earth, of Maple Ridge, Vancouver, Canada, whatever the heck, whatever your desired outcome is, focus on spreading love, meditation, frequency, and what you can do for yourself just to make you feel better that day. As soon as you buy into blaming a prime minister, hating him, saying F this, F that, you are completely entering into that frequency of hate, fear, divide, and separation. That is not coming together as a community and as a collective. That is pretty much affirming more of exactly what we do not want to call in. So I do understand that people have their own beliefs, and it doesn't matter which belief you have and which you want to call side. There is no side. Wherever you stand and fall, believe in what's right for you. Yes, have the power to stand up and feel what feels good for you in love and in peace, because you're actually entering into the frequency to create more divide. And I know most people are not meaning to do that. Nobody is meaning to do it. But it's really important to know that it is the frequency of the lowest vibration is hate, anger, blame, shame, defeat. So
I think if people knew, that would already be the first step of awareness, bringing awareness to it, and then acting, using that as more of a tool, as a deterrent, you can rise above that.
that's right.
But I mean, that's what the podcast is for. That is like, I get this. I hope I'm not cutting you off right now.
I have more to say, but I love talking.
Yeah. So Dave, my husband's like super smart guy, and he's always like he's always pretty confident he's going for the information that serves him the most, in terms of like current events. There's so much information out there, but like the things that are like, tried and true that are important, like the whole trucker thing, and like the new mandates, and like what is actually happening, not just hearsay.
Right.
But there's a lot of things that are being said now that is scaring a lot of people, and I am a true believer that already I've witnessed living in that frequency has served us nothing.
Nothing.
It actually takes away from us living in the moment and raising in our highest vibration.
Perfect.
So I'm really trying to teach him, and like it's turned into a habit now. So now we're breaking a habit of like going inwards to what's known and true and comfortable, and what's the word?
It's okay. It's okay. It will come.
Familiar.
Yeah.
A familiar feeling. So that's what we do. We go to back.
The cycle.
The cycle, right?
Yeah. Repeating this cycle.
Yes. So everything comes down to going within.
Always.
Inside. That's where you're going to find that peace. That's where you're going to be able to work as a collective in the highest power that we need. We don't need the fucking anger. We don't need the criticism.
No.
You know what?
No divide.
I want to be an anti-masker, but I don't want the confrontation. I truly have my beliefs. I want to rip that shit off, and sometimes I'm in a fucking mood and I don't want to wear it.
Right.
And sometimes my asthma is actually acting up, and I'm like, actually yesterday my mask was giving me a headache behind my ears.
Yeah, for a lot of people.
My God, I just want to get my groceries for fuck's sake. So I'll pull it down because, but at the same time, I know everybody's kind of feeling that. They don't want the confrontation. And you know what? If you are leaning towards the side of like being more of an observer and not lashing out, yes, stand for your rights, stand for what's right for you and for your loved ones. 100%.
Yes.
But you gotta be strategic.
And do it from a loving place, because you're not going to change anything. You're actually going to hurt yourself and you hurt your body. Yeah. Because from a low vibe state, and blame, shame, and resentment causes so much dis-ease in our body. And this is a perfect opportunity to go within with other people in your life, blaming them for your shit, or not forgiving. Forgiveness is everything. And I have to go a little bit deeper into the spiritual realm of this. Let's take our Prime Minister, for example. He's playing an important part for all of us, for the collective. Look at how deep we've all gone, and we've all started to operate in this unity, togetherness. He's a key player for us. I've sat down for the last 2 years and have been going within. I don't go out and do all these things. I'm going within, I'm healing, and I'm grateful for that opportunity. So I'm finding that power and that thankful, grateful energy, forgiveness, the frequency of thank you for making us sit on our ass for this last while to go within.
Yeah.
And I can reflect now and say, if it wasn't for key players like him, there wouldn't be these things happening in the universe and in the world and in Canada for us to have our voice. Because a lot of people now are sitting back and going, what feels right for me? Mm-hmm. And they're speaking about it.
People didn't really bring any thought to what was really important. We're just going through the rat race, doing things to distract us from feeling the feelings and going within and doing all those things. It's like, oh, only those who are vaccinated are allowed to go to restaurants to pretend or to just go along with life, so we can just ignore what's really happening.
That's right. So it has so the
that's just an example.
Yes, and this disharmony, or whichever we want to call it, has to get bigger and bigger and bigger until we decide to rise above it. Because unless it's like adversity, for me, it's like things that I've gone through in my life had to get louder and louder and louder, because I had to go above it and go higher and higher and higher, because I would have just stayed the same. But you need the adversity to uplift yourself, to jump higher, jump through those hoops, to then gain that new perspective. And then look back and go, holy shit, I went through that. I handled it, and it's going to be okay. So same with this in the world. It's like, we're going to be okay. Keep leaning in through love. Keep leaning in through togetherness. Peace and harmony is the answer. There is no higher frequency than love. And we're here to teach that. And that is why Tiffany and I come here, because no matter what's happening, we're all going to be okay. And if you lean through love and peace, and we share that, and whoever's listening and can take that and use it in your life, in every area of your life, we've won. And it's not about winning. It's about winning for yourself. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
Well, when you win for yourself, it just all trickles down.
And then you pay back.
It comes together so beautifully.
Yeah. And
it's a full circle jerk.
Full circle jerk.
Fucking jerk that shit.
And remember, history will continue to repeat itself unless we change the loop. We got to get off the Ferris wheel. We got to jump off of it. So the only way to change the loop and the karmic cycle and the history is to do something different.
Yep.
And that's what's happening. There's a little bit of shift.
That's how you change habits.
And that's how you change habits. So isn't this interesting? What's happening in the world is really on a larger scale of what's happening inside of ourselves and inside of our family and the loops and the cycles. We got to change them.
So beautiful. Good job, girl.
Woo!
That's
I love
very powerful.
Very powerful.
Guys, I hope you put this episode in your back pocket, not just for the giggles, but that was very insightful.
Totally.
Yeah. Take some notes.
Another quick thing before we end it and pull a card. How do you raise your frequency? Through music, podcasts, and things that you're watching. How do you lower your frequency? The exact same way. So the choice is yours. Notice and be the observer when you listen to a song. A song can come on. Let's just use rap for an example. And I'm not against rap. I used to listen to it all the time. Notice what you think about when you're listening to the lyrics and the vibration and the frequency. You can throw on a song, and our memory is so powerful, and the frequency, I will be reliving that same moment that I was going through when that song came out in 1999. The exact same. That's how powerful it is. So if you're listening to things that are causing the effect inside of your body, change what you're listening to. The TV, the shows that you're watching. If you're feeling sad or scared or fearful, you have the power and the choice to stop watching it. Change it. I listen to music that is very high frequency, that's saying about love and peace and whatever. And then I listen to other music. Yeah, there's different lyrics, but how I feel when I'm dancing, how do you feel when you're watching? That is how you alter your frequency quickly.
You know what song was like?
What? I'm ready.
Like any mom that listens, that's like a mom in this time and era.
Yes.
As if you don't move your ass when you listen to Roses.
Oh, that's
the
like
remix. Roses from Saint.
Don't play it because it will be shut off
I'll
of
fucking
YouTube.
play it for 2 seconds. Those
It will-
bastards better not screw with us.
On our YouTube, they will shut it off if we play it.
Well, they won't know.
And Apple
It's gonna be
Podcasts
for
will
2
won't either.
seconds.
Okay. We'll
Okay.
try.
Ready? This.
Literally for 1 second.
Ready?
Ready. Okay, stop. Okay. Okay, absolutely love it. Totally got it.
Have you heard the lyrics to that? Have you read the lyrics?
No, I have not.
You can't understand the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, man.
Oh, is it?
Yes. It's like, no, that is like not a high frequency.
And that's the perfect example of these like messages that are going out there. It's like, dun, 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 and you're like dancing and singing to it and loving it, but it's really not ideal.
But I think it definitely, yes, that's a transferent energy from the song coming to you. But if your intentions, you can change shit.
Yeah.
You can change the frequency to things. Like you can change your own DNA. You can change the frequency of energy. Fucking, I was having a bath last night. I said it was goddamn holy water.
Yes.
Guess what? It was fucking holy water.
It was.
I mean, that's just like
Yes, no, it's true.
Just this new thing I've learned, and I'm trying it, and I'm absolutely loving it. If you want to read a good book,
Oh yeah, share your book.
yeah,
I'm gonna pull a card. You share.
the book is. It is still recording. Oh, Awakening the Fifth Dimension. It is like literally the next level book. I don't know if you're, I don't know if you're into this work. Obviously you are because you listen to our podcast. You will learn so much. And a lot of this, what I was telling Kristen, this work, the girl that wrote it, is she had been tested and observed by so many different panels of scientists and governed people that they watched her work literally happen in front of them. So it is tried and true. Get the book. I listen to it on Audible. I just retain information way better that way. So you'll learn a lot. You ready?
Oh, I've been ready the whole time. The cards are just
speaking for themselves.
They're just choosing.
We're speaking for the collective. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. What message do you have for the collective listening and for ourselves? What do you got for us, baby? Give it to me. It's like, no, we're going to find the perfect one.
Well, I guess we could also speak for the fact that why we're wearing red today.
Oh.
And that is, we got two. And right now it's standing for the fact that we have a lot of people speaking for us and fighting for our freedom right now. And the movement has been just next level, very emotional. It's on every single social platform.
Yeah.
And
it's about love and it's about unity and coming together. And it doesn't matter whether you have this or that. It doesn't matter. This is not about divide. It's about unity. It doesn't, if you want to get what's right for you and your family, yes, we support you. If you don't want to, yes, we support you. It's up to you. We don't judge. We're removing the judgment.
Yeah.
And what these guys are doing is very brave.
I think it's interesting how this process has had different stages. I was listening to Joe Rogan and he talked about just recently, like what his podcast is really for. Mm-hmm. And when we talk about the things, say if we said certain things like that he mentioned, as an example,
what you're talking about right
now.
That
Cloth masks wouldn't do anything. Well, if you said that a year ago, you'd be
been
shunned.
censored. You were censored.
You were canceled. Whatever.
If you said that something else didn't work, then you would be censored as well. Where now you're not censored.
No.
And what's happening is a lot of people are realizing that what's the flu and what's happening in the world is that COVID is just going to be lived with just like the flu. And that's what's actually was in Toronto. One of their head doctors or health workers had said that we're learning to just live with it like the regular flu. And that's what's coming out. Like Denmark, UK, and Ireland, they've all removed all mandates because they've realized that everybody is surviving and living quite well.
Yeah.
And getting through.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
our whole thing about this is just lean
Pro
in
health,
with love.
pro health,
and being healthy.
Yeah.
Love,
act
unity.
as a unity and do it with
Okay.
all the right intentions.
So 2 cards came out. Hilarious. Not hilarious, but align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? You can't make this shit up, you guys. What is not aligned and what needs to change?
We've never pulled that card before.
We've never pulled that card, and this is the most divine time.
Wow.
And Tiffany, what's the next one? Beauty?
This is sick.
Yeah.
The sisterhood of the rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher.
Wow.
So with this, I want to say we all have this ability, and this is not about Kristen and I. When we're talking about when we do the self-care things, we raise our vibrations, we go within, we deal with our triggers, all those things, that helps you raise up. After you filled your cup, now you can help fill other people's cups and share your experiences, share your struggles, share what has caused you pain.
Yeah.
And then what you did to heal that. I had a really important conversation recently. Someone asked me, like, how do you get to this place? Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what I said.
Beautiful.
I take care of myself, and that's why I'm such a health and fitness advocate.
Whoa, that's never happened before.
I just got the shivers. Because I'm a health and fitness advocate, I feel true, and I know you can attest to this,
yes,
that nutrition and moving your body is a perfect conduit to getting you to raise. It's a perfect start.
Perfect start.
And if you do not have these in your life and you're doing all the other spiritual shit, you got some work to do. Mm-hmm. You got to get healthy.
Yeah.
You can really change your practice once you get your body to a certain state. Because I'm telling you, you're not going to leave this body until you die. And we're not talking, you can't, no, you're always going to come back. You got to take care of it. So
100%. Love it.
Could really go on and on about that.
It's okay. We could keep going on, and that's just what we do.
That's what we do.
Thank you guys so much for coming to this special sacred place with us, listening to what we have to share. We only come from love, collective togetherness. That is all the message. Lean in with love. You got this, guys.
Love it.
We're here to support you.
Love
We
you all.
You.
Peace out.
Okay, bye.
Ciao.